Hey guys, it's your host Adi and welcome to Comic Space, and a major update is headed our way and probably one of the biggest delays that Marvel Studios could have ever seen, and for us fan, we actually can go a whole year without anything Marvel. So we are obviously gonna go in detail with this update, as it looks like Marvel Studios is about to suffer their biggest setback that they have ever seen. Before we get into the update, let's summarize the whole picture. So today, the Writer Guild of America strike has finally ended, and all of the writers are now able to go back on their projects that they were working on already, and all of the future projects, and all of the projects that are now underway. But SAG-AFTRA strike, which is the actor strike, is still going on, and that has been a quite major part right now, because that has shut down pretty much everything. They can't shoot anything, and the whole star cast, they can't even promote the upcoming film. So we are going to talk about SAG-AFTRA strike in just a, and it is also looking to be coming to an end, which is in great news. But this is where today's updates comes from the Deadline article, as they have went on to state that even how SAG-AFTRA strike is to now end, that Marvel Studios won't be able to shoot anything till the early months of the next year, as it looks like Deadpool 3 is for sure is not going to make to that May 3rd release date or even that September release date, as they have also went on to state that recently released Marvel Studios release schedule, all of the theatrical projects that were coming up next year is not real. So Deadpool 3 is a quite major piece in the puzzle, because it's a quite huge film. It's a multiverse film coming up from Marvel Studios, and Sean Levy and Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman were literally in the midway of the filming, so they don't have even a partially shooted film right now. So there's a lot of work to done on that film. And regarding the another film which is supposed to be coming out in December month of the next year, and that is Thunderbolts, was going to get delayed anyhow even before the strikes even began. So Thunderbolts were already pushed till the 2025 release date, and that is going to left us with Captain America New Brave World. And again, if Marvel Studios is going to be win Marvel Studios, and whenever the SAG-AFTRA strike is over, if Marvel Studios is going to proceed with heavy rewrites, heavy reshoots, and obviously they are going to also have a lot of post-production work in progress as well. So right, the only project that we actually can see the release date of 2024, and that is Captain America New Brave World. So major setback for Deadpool 3, and Thunderbolts anyhow was going to get delayed even before the strikes. The next calendar year, we are only looking for Captain America New Brave World, or one and only theatrical project that could be seen in cinemas. And I do have hopes that Captain America New Brave World is going to be the only film that we are going to see, and the whole strike thing has put a whole lot of a load on Marvel Studios. And just recently we also talked about they have already delayed Avengers Secret Wars unofficially till 2028, and I won't be even surprised if all of this load is gonna come on Secret Wars and Kang Dynasty. And obviously the release schedule is been quite a messy for Marvel Studios right now. They have a lot of stuff to do before we head into stuff like that, especially regarding theatrical stuff. I'm not even talking about Disney Plus yet. Before we head into Disney Plus stuff, let's talk about the SAG-AFTRA strike. So today's update is another great news that we have got today, that AMPTP have set up a meeting with SAG-AFTRA on Monday. So as it looks like SAG-AFTRA strike is also nearing its end, and they can actually reach out to an agreement just right off the Writer Guild of America strike. So this is great news. And so like in about 2.5 months or 3 months for Writer Guild of America strike, it looks like the strikes are nearing its end. But obviously whenever that is going to get end, every single studios, and especially regarding Marvel Studios and Sony Pictures, who have a ton of stuff coming up next year, has to go in the damage control mode. So talking about Marvel Studios and how they are going to see their major setback, and we probably can't even be seeing Marvel Studios project in cinemas for a year, which I really don't have any problem with. I mean, nobody wants to see a rush film just to see it for its sake. Obviously they are going to take their time and to make that film as they wanted and as they need to release it. So I don't think so that is going to be a quite major setback for fans, especially regarding that Marvel Studios is still up with their Disney Plus game. So we just recently, we also have a new release schedule for Disney Plus, all of the projects that are going to come out in next year. So I am going to recite that. So in this year December, which is going to be around Christmas, we are going to have finally much awaited What If Season 2, In the January month, we finally be seeing the Echo series, which was supposed to be coming out in November, but again, to make up with the strike and the gaps that were created by the strikes, and obviously to keep up with that, Marvel Studios has delayed the Echo series, and along with that, X-Men 97 is supposed to be coming out in early months of the next year as well. Along with that, we have two live action projects coming up on Disney Plus, and that is IRONHEART and AGATHA, Coven of Chaos, or AGATHA, the Darkhold Diaries. I mean, they just keep changing the title of that show. I just can't keep up with that. So we already have like 4 Disney Plus series coming up from Marvel Studios for next year already. And also remember that we are also supposed to be getting a Halloween special again from Marvel Studios, and that is going to be Witcher's Road, which is going to be directly connected and will be sort of a sequel to AGATHA Coven of Chaos. And again, I think there are just too many titles with that show. Take it what is want, AGATHA Coven of Chaos, AGATHA Darkhold Diaries, it was even AGATHA View of the West at some point. I mean, I just can't keep up with. So before wrapping this video, I'm just gonna say nobody knows what is going to happen. We have a lot of uncertainty after us, and we are just gonna see how the things is going to unravel itself. And we also have Loki season 2 just right up the corner, and we are also going to see how that is going to end, and another major project coming up from Marvel Studios. Well, that's it for this video guys, but before you go, you can consider to grab the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the latest Marvel or DC update. Thanks for listening to me. This is your host Adi signing off. See you in the next one.